I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up the USA view. Conservatives say LGBTQ plus doesn't bother us. Surprising answers go viral. A new Reddit thread is sparking national conversation after a user asked conservative Americans, quote, "Why does the LGBTQ plus seem to bother you so much?" End quote. The answers are unexpectedly candid. While conservative politics and anti-LGBTQ plus policies often go hand in hand, several respondents insisted that queer people don't personally bother them. One user said, quote, "It doesn't really bother most Republicans either. It's just a convenient demonization to get poor people to forget you're robbing them blind, like immigrants," end quote. Another added, quote, "I think you will find that most conservatives just want people to make their own decisions and live their own lives," end quote. Others push back against the idea that conservatives broadly oppose LGBTQ plus people, writing, quote, "Yeah, I don't care. Most conservatives, aside from the hardcore Christians, also don't care," end quote. Several pointed to extremism, not queerness, as the real source of tension. One commentator said, quote, "In my experience, very, very few Republicans or even conservatives really care. The ones that do are a vocal minority," end quote. Still, a few users echoed familiar talking points about kids and sports, reflecting the influence of recent anti-trans bills and President Trump's executive orders. For many LGBTQ plus viewers, the thread offers a rare look at how everyday conservatives view our community beyond political headlines. Now we don't bother you? Oh, sweetie, the comment section is always braver than the voting booth, okay? But honestly, it's refreshing to see that some conservatives admit the culture war is just a distraction while the rich run off with the purse. If more people talked like this Reddit thread, we'd solve half of our problems by brunch. And I really am excited to see what you are going to say, because you are my conservative gay guru, so to speak. You pass time in these forums that a lot of us are afraid to even look into.
Yeah, I grew up that way. I still have a lot of red MAGA friends, and I try to tell people at this table all the time, they really don't care that you're gay. All right, when you go into these PragerU and other conservative sites, a lot of that is just the fringe and the bots. A lot of them are bots that are like some kind of paid advertisement things that just say bullshit.
Right.
But for the most part, I think that liberals get it wrong, or gay people, LGBTQ folks get it wrong, that conservatives don't like gay people. In general, they don't care. What they care about is not being told what they have to say and how they have to label and how they have to think about people. Right.